Hey guys, it's Tippy taking a video in my laundry room. I have my hair pulled back today because I wanted you to see how much the swelling's gone down. As you can see, it's still a little swollen on this side a little bit. Of course, then again, this side of my face has always been a little bit bigger. Me and my giant cheeks, but you know, the swelling has gone down significantly. Now, I've been having some pain, especially in the implants areas. Um, the gums are shrinking, and you can start to see the metal of my implants. And where I have my denture in, it rests on top of that, and sometimes it pinches and it's a little painful. I'm gonna talk to my dentist about that when he comes back back home from vacation. Now I know that seems a little drastic to wait, but it's not that painful. And I mean, if it gets bad, I will go ahead and call. They have a dentist on call right now, so if it gets worse and it's unbearable, I will definitely call and see somebody about it. But right now, it's not too bad. My speech is so right now because at night my gums swell up. I can feel the significant shrinkage, and there's a little bit of an issue during the day of it just going up and down constantly with the shrinkage and whatnot. So it's swelling and shrinking and swelling and shrinking. I alternate using sometimes a heating pad, sometimes I use an ice pack, depending on whatever feels better to take that bit of pain away. But aside from that, it's day 6. Tomorrow's day 7. I'll be able to start sleeping without my denture in, and I am so looking forward to that because I just want to give my mouth a break. It's been 7 days almost nonstop having these things in there, so I'm really looking forward to that. So what I wanted to talk to you guys today about was some of the foods that I eat. Now, I love to cook. I love my food, but this thing of having to drink smoothies and shakes and soups, it gets pretty boring pretty quick. So I've been trying to rack my brain and think of different things that I can enjoy and not lose my mind out of boredom of what I eat. Now, some of the things that I've done is I've stuck barbecue ribs in a crock pot, stewed it for 12 hours, and then mashed it up with mashed potatoes. And that was pretty good. Another example of things that I've done, one of my favorites, is to pan-sear salmon. And I do that, with a nice piece of salmon, and then I mush it up as fine as I can with some homemade hollandaise sauce. And, once that's a little paste, I have it alongside some mashed potatoes so I can mix them together and have a nice consistency that's easy to swallow. I also had some asparagus pureed in hollandaise sauce, and that was also really good. The texture, what are you going to do? It's something that I have to deal with right now, but the flavor was excellent. So, if you gotta stick it in a blender or use a stick blender to mash the crap out of everything you eat, at least it's gonna be tasty, even if it's, not the best texture in the world. You can see my trash behind me. Sorry about that. So some of the other things that I've gotten are things like this. Up the right side up though. Vermont Japanese curry, which is like a curry sauce that my friend suggested that normally it's maybe the carrots and potatoes and some sort of meat, but it's also really good if you just make the sauce and put it on top of mashed potatoes, and you've got like a really tasty treat that's a little less bland than just mashed potatoes with butter and cream. Also other things. I love Indian food. Indian food is really great, and it's cooked pretty well so that most of the time I can eat they're well stewed vegetables and stuff. So this is something called Kashmir spinach, and this one has paneer cheese in it, which is a kind of homemade cheese that's not aged. I'm probably gonna have to mash it up a little bit, but the spinach is lightly seasoned, and slow cooked until it's like falling apart with that nice cheese. I'm not going to be able to have the rice, although I probably could if I cooked the rice, mushed enough. But I think that the flavor of the spinach of itself is going to be really good. And, it's nice to have a change of pace from the bland and boring. I mean, if I'm going to eat baby food, at least I'm going to have flavorful baby food. Here's another thing. Dal makhani. It is, as you can see, lentils and tomato cream sauce. Lentils are very nutritious and they're very good. And they've got the little bit of the, I guess, the skin on the lentil still. So you might have to, if you get something like that, still blend it up, make it a little bit more fine and then have it like some sort of a soup. But there's no doubt that it's going to be, mildly spiced and delicious, which is important right now. Also, finally, right now, as far as the food front is concerned, and packaged food, I've got mashed vegetable curry. Like I said, right now my thing is Indian because I'm bored of just regular mashed potatoes. I try to do Thai food as well because that's my heritage, but it's a textural thing and it's really hard to get Thai food that tastes good, that you don't have those different textures in. So I'd rather wait. I know it's kind of snobby of me to wait on that, but if I'm gonna have it, I'm gonna wait till I can eat the real thing and crunch into whatever I want to crunch into. As for other things, one of the comfort foods that I made last night was a dessert that I loved since childhood. Now it's really simple and it's really good. You use like a 14-ounce can of coconut milk with about 2 bananas, which you cut lengthwise and then again in 4s, and about a tablespoon of palm or coconut sugar. Now, if you don't have those, brown sugar will work. And you just put it in a pot and let it simmer, all the ingredients together, for about 5-10 minutes. It's quick, it's delicious. The bananas break down to the point where, they're easy to swallow. And it's, in Thai, it's called koi chi. And I've always loved it ever since I was little. So it was nice to make myself a little bit of a comfort treat. I explained about the salmon hollandaise that I've done. I've also got some packages of porridge that, now that I can take my dentures out to rinse them more often, I'm more comfortable about eating because I'm not worried about getting them into the broken rice into extraction spots. One more thing before I go is that I have started drinking some iced coffee. I don't normally drink coffee, but I've been really wanting coffee lately, and Starbucks had some unsweetened coffee in there, or not in there, but at the supermarket. So I picked some up, but I was worried about staining, because I don't normally drink colored drinks. And I was worried, oh no, these are going to stain worse than my regular teeth did. And, but fortunately, I found a few products since I'll be able to start soaking overnight now. One thing that I got is called the Effordent Power Clean Crystals. Now, that's only a 3-minute soak, so, I could do that in the morning as I'm waking up, brushing my dentures, and, just quick soaking them. But later on, when I'll be able to do longer soaks, this, for instance, is called Stain Away Plus, and it's supposed to be amazing for getting away things like coffee stains. If you're a smoker, get away those smoking stains, tea stains, what have you. Those are, the 2 new products that I've picked up. So, other than that, tomorrow is my 1-week point, and I'm looking forward to being able to take the dentures out. Obviously, I've talked about that out of anything in this video. I have a concert at the end of the week that I'm looking forward to going to. I'm a little nervous about that because it's a bit of a long drive. If you guys have any suggestions about what I can do as far as keeping comfortable on that long drive, it's going to be 8 hours altogether driving there and back. not to mention the concert time itself, you know. So if you got any suggestions about what I can do to keep comfortable, I'd appreciate it. Just leave it in the comment section. Also, you know, my mom's coming to visit. Yay! You know, it's her first time in this area in the fall, and I think she's really gonna like it. She's showing up on her birthday, so happy early birthday, Mom. And you know, you guys may or may not see very many videos from me while she's here, but I'm hoping to make a few. So I'm wishing you all the best of luck, the best of health, and I hope that my tips have been helpful. Take care, everyone, and I just hope you have a great week. Take care. Bye.